Hi everyone, today I'm here on the shores of Puget Sound and I'm going to be reviewing this, one of my most used lenses, the Nikon 24-70 f4S. We're going to talk about what I really love about this lens and why it's one of my most used lenses for just about every kind of photography I do. And we're going to go down the coast here a little ways, go take pictures of that stump and that rock off in the distance, and just sort of the tide pool life along the shore here before the tide comes in. So let's go do that. As you can tell, the weather's starting to close in, the wind's picking up, and the tide's coming in, so I'm going to finish the review indoors. So we're back inside, we're going to talk about image quality. Now, I've seen some people online complain about this lens, saying that it doesn't really produce very good images, but that has not been my experience. I have gotten so many great images out of this thing in a variety of different circumstances. I've gotten good landscape photos. I do product photography with this lens. I just do a ton of different stuff with it, and it's kind of a general workhorse for me. Of course, ideal for travel because of its small size and a very usable focal range of 24-70. Sometimes I would like to be able to go out to 105, but 24 to 105 would be more useful sometimes. But in terms of image quality, this lens really does very well, I think. It does have some problems with vignetting and a little bit of distortion, especially at wider angles. And the vignetting is of course, most observable at wide apertures at f4. But for me, it hasn't been a problem. It's easily corrected in post. And yeah, overall, I am very satisfied with how this lens performs. Especially for the size of it, and having it be, a constant aperture f4 is very useful for video. It is a very good video lens. I'm shooting with it right now, actually, and it's quick focusing. The lack of image stabilization, here's the thing about Nikon right now. A lot of other companies are doing like Sony and Olympus do a hybrid stabilization in body and the lens. And I wish Nikon would do that. It would add extra bulk to this lens, but you can just imagine how great it would be to have image stabilization working in concert with the in-body stabilization. And that would be, for me, that would be really useful for video work. But as it is, the in-body stabilization in the Z6 does a great job of allowing me to get usable footage while just walking around and doing quick little shots of like scenery or close-ups and stuff. I've been very happy with it. I've been shooting with this lens for nearly a whole year now, and I've taken hundreds of hours of video and thousands of photos, and just go on my channel, you can see I've got so much footage captured with this lens, it's crazy. Almost any of the videos there which were captured at ground level were captured with this camera from this past year. And yeah, I really like the image quality out of it. It's not as good as professional, like a lens that costs like $2,500, $3,000 like that. You're not going to get that kind of image quality out of it. But compared to other kit lenses I've used, it's fantastic. So now we're going to take a look at a little reel of footage I put together from some of the best stuff I've captured with this, photos and videos. So we're going to take a look at that right now. Now, to wrap this up, we're going to talk about the price of this lens. On its own, it's fairly expensive. I believe somewhere in around the $900 or $1,000 range. And that's actually pretty expensive for, you know, just a 24 to 70 f4 with no image stabilization or anything like that. However, it is very compact, and that adds a lot of value if you're going to be using it for travel, carrying it around, and you want something that's small, lightweight, and compact. For that, this lens is ideal. And I would highly recommend purchasing it as a kit with the Nikon Z6 or Z7, since it can be had at a substantial discount when you bundle it with the camera. And yeah, I definitely recommend picking it up if you're not planning on getting the 24 to 70 f2.8, which Nikon also sells for this mount, which is by all accounts a fantastic lens. It's very expensive, but it's definitely worth the money. If you really want a professional lens, that's the one to go with. And you know, you might want to save the money, not get the f4 version and get the f2.8 version instead, but that will cost you a few $1,000s. This is a great, cheap way to get into the Nikon full frame mirrorless world, and it performs great with this camera, and you know, I can highly recommend it. I really love this lens, and I hope to be shooting with it well into the future with this camera. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate you sticking around and watching my videos. Go check out a bunch more on my channel if this is your first time here. I've got a lot of cool videos. I've got lens reviews, I've got time-lapse videos, aerial photography, just a ton of different stuff, and I think it's all really good. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe and stick around, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye.